Hello, and wait, what's my intro? It's like, what is actually good? That's it. Ah, okay, so today I'm going to talk a little bit about Ben Askren and just undefeated fighters in the UFC in general. Now, yesterday I watched Ben Askren on the Joe Rogan Experience, which is a podcast. If you haven't seen it, then I don't know what you've been doing with your life, but you definitely need to watch it. Joe Rogan's amazing. It was streamed 10 months ago, and it was kind of cool to hear his perspective. This was before Ben Askren was signed to the UFC, and he was bouncing around between different organizations. And he's an undefeated fighter in mixed martial arts. He's currently 18-0, and there's, as far as undefeated fighters go, it's like few and far between. And one of my old coach's sayings was that if you are an undefeated fighter, you just haven't faced the right opponent. But as far as Ben Askren is concerned, his fighting style is very effective, and he's so smart. Like he overthinks a lot, and like he already comes up with your criticism before he can react to it. But he thinks that, or not even he thinks that, but like his style isn't necessarily like flashy or quote unquote exciting to the common fan. It is very wrestling based and ground and pound based. But that just goes to show the value of wrestling and mixed martial arts. Now, there are a couple of undefeated fighters that are still around and doing their thing, and the ones that had the longest longevity of being undefeated would be Khabib Nurmagomedov, and I would also say Ben Askren. Ben Askren, having 18 wins and 0 losses, is very effective. Now, what do they both have in common? They are the elite wrestlers in their division. Ben Askren in the welterweight, 170 pounds, and Khabib Nurmagomedov, 155 pounds. They're known for their wrestling, known for their takedown, and so when it comes to the fight game, you know, there's the argument between like what's more effective, deadly strikes or grappling. The superior grappler will be able to win a fight. At least that's what I think. I think that if, you know, the striker could always have grappling defense, wrestling defense, but if it's not enough, then usually more times than not, it'll go to the advantage of the grappler. Now, you know, there's levels to these things. There's levels of experience as far as grappling and striking and all that. And in order to even compete, there has to be like a standard that you meet. And if you don't meet that standard, you're just going to get demolished. But when it comes to that wrestling, Ben Askren and Khabib are just at another level than the people in their division. But the cool thing about Ben Askren being inside the UFC is that we finally get to see him compete against what is considered to be the best promoting organization of mixed martial arts. Supposed to represent the elite fighters of mixed martial arts, and Ben Askren finally gets to do his will against them. So we'll be able to see. We'll see if what Ben Askren has in store. It's very interesting. He's calling out the whole entire division minus the champion Tyron Woodley because they actually train together. So I like that as well. I like that I see his loyalty, and he just wants to face the best guys. That was the only thing that would bring him out of his standstill of not competing, if he gets to face even more elite competition, and he wants to do that. I haven't seen many of Ben Askren's fight, but I watched one recently. I forgot who it was. It was against like a Russian prospect, and he's like jacked. Wouldn't be surprised if, I don't want to get in trouble, but like if he was juiced or something. But, and then like you see Ben Askren's body, and you can tell like he doesn't do steroids. Like he just works hard, you know, and works hard and does things right. And he was able to control the fight. He was able to control everything about the fight, take him down when he wanted to, relax when he wanted to, regain it, and then take him down again. It was cool seeing his transitions between the different positions and stuff. And yeah, I'm really excited to see what he can do. He's going to be facing Robbie Lawler. Robbie Lawler is a seasoned vet in the UFC, and it'll be very exciting to see if Ben Askren can continue his undefeated streak or if he'll kind of get halted. My money is that Ben Askren will shut down the welterweight division. So you heard it here first, but we shall see. Let me know what you think of Ben Askren joining the UFC. Also follow him on social media. He's hilarious and he speaks his mind. He's not like a soldier or concerned about PC stuff, and he's actually very smart as well. So it's just the best of all worlds, and we'll see what Ben Askren could do to the UFC, but let me know what your thoughts and opinions are of Ben Askren.